The tragic deaths of Whitney Houston and her daughter, Bobbi Kristina Brown, cast a shadow over their legacies, revealing the often hidden struggles faced by those in the limelight. Both mother and daughter battled severe health issues exacerbated by addiction, which ultimately led to their untimely deaths. Their stories not only highlight the personal toll of fame, but also bring to light the broader issues of substance abuse and mental health. This narrative explores their struggles, the impact of their passing, and the ongoing conversations about addiction and support. Number 10. Whitney Houston's death. Whitney Houston, a legendary figure in music and film, tragically passed away on February 11, 2012, at the age of 48. What led to her dramatic end in a hotel bathtub, and how does it reflect the darker side of fame? Houston was found submerged in the bathtub at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, where she was preparing for a pre-Grammy Awards event. The official report cited accidental drowning, but underlying heart disease and cocaine use played key roles. Houston's struggles with addiction had been a focal point of her public life, overshadowing her extraordinary talent. Despite these struggles, her powerful voice and iconic performances left a lasting legacy. Houston's death prompted a wider conversation about the intersection of fame, mental health, and the need for better support systems for celebrities. Number 9. Bobbi Kristina Brown's death. Bobbi Kristina Brown, the daughter of Whitney Houston, died on July 26, 2015, at the age of 22. How does her tragic death echo the challenges her mother faced, and what does it reveal about the cycle of addiction? Found unconscious in a bathtub at her Georgia home on January 31, 2015, she was placed in a medically induced coma. Despite receiving extensive medical care, including advanced treatments and constant monitoring, her condition deteriorated over several months. Her death added another layer of sorrow to the Houston family's story and brought attention to the devastating impact of addiction on the younger generation. The case highlighted the need for more comprehensive addiction treatment and support, emphasizing the profound effects of substance abuse on families and the public eye. Number 8. Health struggles. Both Whitney Houston and Bobbi Kristina Brown endured significant health challenges due to substance abuse. How do their individual battles with addiction highlight the broader issues faced by those in the limelight? Houston's addiction problems were frequently reported, with her substance abuse affecting not just her career but also her personal life, leading to numerous high-profile incidents. Similarly, Bobbi Kristina's struggles, exacerbated by her mother's issues, contributed to her tragic early death. Their health challenges underscore the severe consequences of addiction, affecting not only their personal well-being but also their family dynamics and public perception. Their stories illustrate the critical need for proactive intervention and support systems tailored to the unique pressures faced by public figures. Number 7. Impact of Houston's death. The news of Whitney Houston's death was met with widespread mourning and extensive media coverage. How did Houston's passing signify the end of an era in the music industry? As one of the most celebrated artists of her time, her death prompted heartfelt tributes from fans and fellow entertainers, who reflected on her remarkable contributions to music and film. Her passing also sparked discussions about the pressures and pitfalls of fame, raising awareness about the personal costs associated with a high-profile career. Houston's legacy as a trailblazing artist remains influential, and her death continues to resonate in conversations about celebrity culture. Her life and passing serve as a poignant reminder of the human side of celebrity and the broader implications of public scrutiny. Number 6. Bobbi Kristina's health decline. Bobbi Kristina Brown's decline began with her discovery in a bathtub on January 31, 2015. What does her prolonged medical battle reveal about the challenges of managing severe health crises? She was rushed to the hospital and placed in a medically induced coma, but despite the best efforts of medical professionals and a rigorous treatment regimen, her condition did not improve. The prolonged nature of her medical struggle and the media's constant scrutiny added to the family's distress and highlighted the severe consequences of addiction. Her story emphasizes the need for effective treatment and support for those facing similar health crises. The public's fascination with her condition further illustrates the difficulties of navigating personal health issues under the intense glare of media coverage. Number 5. Family tragedy. The deaths of Whitney Houston and Bobbi Kristina Brown represent a profound personal and public tragedy, reflecting the devastating effects of addiction. How do their intertwined fates serve as a powerful reminder of the personal toll of living in the spotlight? Both mother and daughter faced significant challenges that were magnified by public scrutiny and personal struggles. Their tragic ends illustrate the complex relationship between fame and personal suffering, showing how addiction can affect multiple generations within a family. The media's focus on their lives and struggles only added to the complexity of their situations, highlighting the broader issues of fame, family dynamics, and the impact of addiction. Their story serves as a cautionary tale about the often unseen burdens of public life. Number 4. Legal and financial issues. Following Whitney Houston's death, legal and financial disputes emerged, adding complexity to the family's grief. How did these legal battles affect the family's mourning process and public perception? Houston's estate management became a contentious issue, particularly regarding the inheritance and handling of her assets. After Bobbi Kristina's death, further disputes arose over her estate, leading to additional conflicts and public scrutiny. These legal and financial issues not only complicated the grieving process but also drew attention to the often overlooked aspects of managing high-profile estates. The ongoing disputes highlighted the additional burdens faced by families dealing with personal loss amidst public and legal challenges, revealing the intersection of grief and financial complexity. Number 3. Public and media scrutiny. The deaths of Whitney Houston and Bobbi Kristina Brown were subjects of intense media scrutiny and public fascination. What role did media coverage play in shaping the public's perception of their tragedies? The media's relentless focus on their personal lives, health issues, and deaths often exacerbated the family's grief and influenced public perceptions. Sensationalized reporting on their struggles and medical conditions added to the distress of their loved ones and contributed to a narrative driven by public interest. This invasive coverage highlights the challenges of managing a public tragedy while coping with personal grief and privacy, emphasizing the need for more respectful and compassionate reporting practices. Number 2. Legacy and influence. Despite their tragic ends, Whitney Houston and Bobbi Kristina Brown left enduring legacies. In what ways do their stories continue to shape conversations about fame and addiction? Whitney Houston's impact on music and film remains significant, and her death has sparked ongoing discussions about the pressures and pitfalls of celebrity life. Bobbi Kristina's passing has brought attention to the impact of addiction on younger individuals, highlighting the need for better support systems. Their stories continue to influence how society addresses issues of addiction and mental health, serving as powerful examples of the challenges faced by those in the public eye. Their legacies drive conversations about the need for better support and awareness regarding substance abuse. Number 1. Calls for prevention. The deaths of Whitney Houston and Bobbi Kristina Brown highlight the urgent need for improved addiction prevention and mental health support. How can their stories inspire change in addressing substance abuse and mental health challenges? Their experiences underscore the necessity of comprehensive support systems for individuals struggling with addiction. Following their deaths, there have been increased calls for enhanced prevention programs, public education, and better mental health resources. Their stories serve as a reminder of the importance of effective intervention and support, aiming to prevent similar tragedies and promote better care for those facing addiction and mental health issues. The ongoing dialogue about their lives and deaths emphasizes the need for continued efforts to address these critical societal issues. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos on YouTube.